Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest Bitcoin technical analysis as well as the 5 things to watch out for in Bitcoin this week. And quoting Max Kaiser, just like Michael Saylor is gaming the central banks to increase his Bitcoin stack with a speculative attack, we're doing the same by gaming the rating agencies, referring over there in El Salvador. We'll also be discussing now 75% of the Bitcoin has not moved in the past 6+ months. Hodl gang, where you at? We'll also be discussing the latest with why Bitcoin is likely mirroring the 2019 price action, according to this crypto analyst, as well as spot Bitcoin ETFs gain traction as institutional investors spike in Q2. We'll also be discussing U.S. government can manipulate Bitcoin if it stockpiles 4 million BTC, warns macro guru Raoul Pal. And also Chamath P, the billionaire, predicts Bitcoin can soar 1,600% to $1 million per coin by next year in 2025. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more in today's show. Welcome, fam. What's good? What's poppin'? We should be streaming on 3 platforms right now. We're on X, we're on Rumble, we're on YouTube. Please spread the word and let people know. I'm going to go ahead and pin the stream right now on the top of my X profile to make it easy for you guys to repost it. Shout out everyone in the chat. I know I'm early today. Chandy, Data, Michelle, Judson, Dirty, Cryptolution, and the rest of the fam. What's good? We have a brand new song we're going to be sharing today, along with a brand new music video that Chandy produced, a new theme song for the Kaiser Report, which I'm pretty excited to share with you guys, get your feedback. But you'll notice the stream now officially pinned at the top of the profile. And guess what? Paper didn't get my hat. I like those apples. My hat's good. Welcome everyone just joining us. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome everyone. What's poppin'? What's good? Shout out to the Oracle and everyone in the stream, the mods. Good to see you, fam. Shout out to the Hodl gang as well. MicroStrategy members, all members of the channel. I've been watching the NASCAR race. Brother, and you. Love your brother in the CNA fam. Right back at you, Donnie Noonan. Appreciate you, brother. What's good, Dirty? Good to see you back. Looks like Bitcoin continues consolidating. We were on the cusp of reclaiming 60,000 24 hours ago or so. Whenever I was doing the stream last, it was like we were less than $200 away, and it looked like it pulled back a little more. But it's all good in the hood. Happy Monday, family. Traditional markets are open. Clearly, we didn't get our close above 60,000, which was the line in the sand, but we're still very close. What's good? Hit the likes, bro. Thanks for the reminder. The likes do help out tremendously with the algorithm. Shout out Chandy. Greatly appreciate the repost, and make sure you're subscribed to Chandy10 Music over on YouTube. You'll notice her link pinned in the comment section of the tube. And make sure to follow her on X. Her X username is Chandy R. Gregory. Shout out Matt McCrae. He put Hodl, my Hodl gang fam. I appreciate it. Just reposted ya. And of course, JC Ice, thank you so much. Just reposted ya. This is the new thing we're doing. And you notice we have 100% ratio of hearts to repost, which is phenomenal. And so moving forward, I'm going to be pinning my stream to the top of the X profile every stream. You guys repost it with a quote. I repost you guys. You guys can repost each other, follow each other, and let's all grow together, family. Thank you, Cryptolution. Much appreciated. I appreciate it. OG Backroad Crypto Bootleg. What to do? September will be Sentember. I like that better than September. Sentember. Full Sentember. Now we're talking, yo. Sounds way better. What up? Crypto Voodoo in the building. Keeping it crypto. What's poppin'? Let me know, family. Where's I farted? I don't know where he's at. He's missing in action today. Maybe he'll join the stream a little later. Yes, I am streaming at 12. Tomorrow we'll be streaming at 12 as well. End of the week, we'll go back to 4 p.m. and flip the schedule for the following week. Just FYI, hence one of the reasons you should have notifications turned on. But at the same time, if you do, sometimes YouTube don't send those notifications for whatever reason. So make sure you're following me on X, because I notify you guys usually 2 or 3 hours before I go live. I will let you know what time it's going to be. I do that religiously on X. Greetings. What's good? What's poppin', family? Let me know. But anyways, we're going to kick right into things. I just need to take a sip of this ginger love to get the ginger in the body. It puts a fire in the belly. Let me know if you guys ever had this drink before. It's pretty good. I get it at Costco. They're not a sponsor of the show, but you know how I am with my beverages during the stream. Nipsey is teaching us to relax and nap. Hey, they say dogs are our greatest teachers. I think he got it figured out. Ironic enough, I was just napping right before the stream. I set my alarm, popped up, jumped up here to do the live stream. I was up at 6 a.m. I don't think I went to bed till 2 a.m. So I'm underslept. But it's all good. I just had an hour supercharged power nap, and now I'm golden. And especially when I get the ginger in the belly. Feeling like $1 million. Wait, let me rephrase that. Feeling like $1 million worth of BTC. Wait, let me rephrase that. Feeling like Michael Saylor. How do you like that? I didn't get on X, but something made me go check your page because I had a feeling. And sure enough, I never do that. Weird. It's called intuition, and Chandy's intuition is very strong, clearly. Over 200 people already on the stream, so thank you guys for all the reposts. Clearly, it works, so I appreciate it. Crypto Bootleg, Catherine Weaver, just got you reposted. Thank you for the repost each and every day, virtually every day for the past few years. You're amazing as well, and it's always appreciated. But yeah, let's dive right in, family. Today, well, first and foremost, if you're new to the channel, important to smash the likes, then subscribe, and then hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications so you get notified each and every day when I go live. Today is pod episode 1735. I'm your host, JV. It is August 19th, 2024. Market is currently correcting. Let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. Bitcoin down 2.5%, trading at 58,600. We have Ether down almost 4%, maintaining 2,500. It's ironic because since the launch of the Ethereum ETF, I think the Ether price action's down like 25-30%. Pretty mind-boggling, right? Solana is down 2%, and virtually everything except XRP, Tron, and Polkadot and BNB are in the red. So checking out CoinMarketCap.com, we're continuing to decline. We're barely sitting above a 2 trillion total crypto market cap. The all-time high, I believe, is just north of 3 trillion. So we're a trillion less from that all-time high. And the Bitcoin market cap is all the way down to 1.1 trillion, which is mind-boggling to me considering how big the total addressable market is. But anyways, Bitcoin dominance 55.9%. The Ether dominance really low, all the way down to 15%. It's probably going to get right back in the 14% range by tomorrow if things don't change. And checking out top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours. We got Neo, and I'm not talking about Neo from the Matrix. We got Tron. And I ain't talking about Megatron. And we got Monero up 2%. Below that, very modest gains as the majority of the market is correcting and in the red. But let me know which alts you're most bullish on for the bull. And checking out crypto bubbles. As you can see on the daily, man, Rex City, maybe 85-90% of the market. Bloodshed today. Zooming out on the monthly, it gets worse. Man, 95% of the market, total bloodshed. A lot of your favorite alts down 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus percent. Gets real. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Today we're at 28 fear. Yesterday 31. Last week at 25 extreme fear. And last month at 74 greed. I think we need to drop a little lower back to extreme fear so we get a nice pump right back above 60 G's. Baby. And here's the time chain calendar. It shows you we're on block number 857,491. So we got quite a lot of blocks to go until the next halving event, which I believe is scheduled to take place sometime in April of 2028. It all goes by the blocks, family. This is pretty cool little metric. If you guys want to check it out, there's a lot of data on it. It's timechaincalendar.com. So enjoy. And also I like that it shows you right now, $1 is equivalent to 1,707 Satoshis. That's pretty lit. You can get 1,700 Satoshis per dollar. So stack those stats, family. You already know. And welcome everyone just joining the live stream. We're live and in the flesh. This is a live and interactive stream. I'll be streaming, preaching the holy gospel of Satoshi for the next couple of hours. And yes, my hat is safe from paper. I got a notification of your early show today. Wow, made me look, and here you are live. Hallelujah. And is that from YouTube? Did YouTube actually send you an email notification that Crypto News Alerts was going live? I'm humbled. Thank you, YouTube. That's so unlikely. Thank you, Diana Jones. Appreciate the support as always. Much love, much respect. Not my favorite either, but kind of creepy. That was a great movie, the original one. Which movie you referring to? I see you mentioned clowns. Maybe it's It, Stephen King's It. That always creeped me out as well, if that's the movie you're referencing. Satoshi was a hobby astronomer, maybe. Hot damn. And yeah, I got a notification as well. Hot diggity dog, YouTube. Wow, I'm not used to this. Sorry I'm late for school. It's all good, James. Just go to detention for the first 20 minutes. Sit in the corner in a horse stance. Jackie Chan, drunken master style. That's how we do. And I want the iron rings on the hands and your hands out while you're doing the Buddha hand breathing. Deal? I can't believe I got a notification on the cell too. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Everyone's getting notified today. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I actually got a notification today as well. Pushed the notification through the tube. Things are changing, yo. Things are changing. That's incredible. And if you guys missed Saved by the Bitcoin Epic Jam, you can find that music video on Chandy's channel right now. We premiered it yesterday. We'll probably play it again later today. But I have another brand new video we just created and collabed on as well, which we'll be playing later in the stream. So a lot of new content to share with you guys today. You know how we do. Saved by the Bitcoin. No intro. No, I played the intro. I'm pretty sure I did. You must have came late, Mark. But the intro is that good where we can play it multiple times, but we'll wait till later in the stream. You got the notification too? Wow, even the mods are getting notified when I go live. I'm just not used to it, so I don't know how to react. Back to accumulating the biddy. Please say hi to my daughter, Zuri Grace. Happy birthday, Zuri Grace. Wishing you a fantastic birthday where all your dreams come true, and I just want you to know your parents are incredible. JV is not going to let Pepper visit Puerto Rico at the 100K, I am afraid. He has lots of hats. Shout out to Sergio for generously offering to mail my third one for free. Respect. And the same hat, Chandy is referencing from her song and in her comment is this one right here, the El Salvador hat. We both have the same one. And unfortunately, her dog ate her first two hats, and now Sergio offered to send her a third one for free. So Sergio deserves a plug, eh? Bitcoincaps.net. Get your El Salvador Bukele hats. This is where Max Kaiser, Nayib Bukele, president of El Salvador, we all get our hats. Happy birthday, Zuri Grace. Everyone wishing Zuri a happy birthday. I can't wait to see that you made a new video. This is like when you get surprised with my stuff, but it's me this time. Yes. And I know you've been working so hard with the songs and the music, so I'm like, let me put it together. That's why I was up so late last night. I was actually editing the video. Oops, my bell is turned off somehow. Yeah, it's cool. You can just turn it back on. And that goes for anyone else as well. If your notifications aren't working, my suggestion is turn them all off and then turn them all back on, right? And you got to put all. That's the important part. I didn't come first. She thanked me for that. Bring facts. You got a dirty mind, brother. Get your head out of the gutter. Your dog seems stressed. What up, Erwin? Welcome, family. Music at the 100K. He can buy more caps. Good point. But anyways, Joe, let's flow into our technical analysis, aka astrology for the broskies. The headline here reads, a return to 50 Gs, and we'll also share the 5 things to watch out for the Bitcoin market this week. A lot going on. Number 1, no talk of the Bitcoin price upside. Oh no. The Asia trading session offered little hope for the bulls, with Bitcoin trading at 58.6 at the time of this recording as per TradingView, and I will be pulling up the live charts here shortly. This is the 1-hour chart. Now, according to the analysts here, boring weekend price would probably chop for another week before you get any big moves. Bitcoin has chopped for the last 170 days. This is more painful than a bear market. Womp womp. And a fellow trader, Roman, agreed while seeing the potential for a return to 55,000, quoting him here, slowly but surely making our way to 55,000 support. We'll look for longs at that point. I have kept my thoughts the same for the last 2 weeks as the original uptrend was pretty weak. Now, another one shared, if you missed this move, you could likely be able to buy back at those levels again, referring to the low 50s. As pointed out here, 2 targets, 53,600 and 51,500. Now, I'm not so optimistic. I don't think we're going to return that low, but again, you just never know. Will Bitcoin reclaim 60 or go all the way back and retest 50? Let me know your thoughts. He also shares we can see a fake out above it at the start of the week and then drop to that new wick of 56 Gs, baby. Next thing to watch out for this week, markets await Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole appearance. That's right. Risk asset traders are focused on the U.S. Fed's Jackson Hole symposium as markets demand cues on handling inflation. Don't worry, family. They claim inflation is totally under control at under 3%. You and I know, believe nothing that comes out of Jay Powell's mouth, and especially when they try to tell you that inflation is tamed and has never looked better and that the economy is strong and the U.S. dollar's never been stronger. I'm not, like women who have abortion, I'm not having it. You understand? Lamestream media, I'm not having it. I digress. Quoting them here, it's an event attended by the central bank leaders from around the world, and it usually brings volatility. And shout out Cannabis. He was one of my favorite rappers when I was younger, and that was a punchline of his. Like women who have abortion, I ain't having it. Anyways, this year, Powell will speak about the upcoming rate cuts. And shout out Eminem. There's a punchline in one of his, I think his original EP before he even became famous. And he said in a rap, and I was like dissing my brother the other day, just family love. And I'm like, bro, you can date a stick of dynamite and still couldn't go out with a bang. So I got all the punchlines today. Anyways, hot take, Powell could say that the 50 BBS cut in September is not on the table ATM. Next factor to watch out this week, Bitcoin miners halt wallet outflows. Optimism surrounding Bitcoin miners continues this week as one on-chain metric shows Bitcoin sales cooling. In one of the quick take blog posts on the 19th, on-chain analytics platform CryptoQuant showed the Bitcoin reserves in known miner wallets beginning to stabilize. Quoting Crypto Dan, miners have been selling their Bitcoins through over-the-counter transactions and exchanges until recently. But since the end of July, they have shown no signs of selling. And despite the recent significant price drawdown, the miners have not yet been forced to reassess profitability despite their production cost per Bitcoin being close to the current spot price. CryptoQuant Marty Party shared, miner reserves are now at the January 2021 level. So they're at lows, family. The miner sell-off appears complete. Let's go. Now, next factor, Bitcoin market dominance falters. Bitcoin share of the total crypto market cap has seen its latest macro peak. According to traders, having hit nearly 58% earlier this month, Bitcoin dominance is wavering, and ultimately the alts should benefit. Here you're looking at the Bitcoin market dominance one-day chart. Quoting Mikey Bull. Bitcoin dominance on its final wave of completion. He also is predicting a big crash in the index to ignite an altcoin renaissance in Q4. The chart employed a Elliott wave theory you can see here to suggest a return back below the 50% mark for the dominance, which currently stands at around 57%. Now, quoting Calio, real alt season begins when the Bitcoin dominance breaks beneath 50%. And next factor, bearish sentiment with trend line is out of reach. That's right, the Bitcoin sentiment is firmly bearish thanks to the price returning below the key long-term trend line. Some of the analysts concluded. Crypto quant contributor shared that he sees problems potentially arising due to Bitcoin giving up to 200-day simple moving average, which is currently at 62,750. Bitcoin price is trading below the 200-day simple moving average, which formally indicates a bearish sentiment. And another analyst says the nearest support level is the 365 simple moving average at 50 Gs, hence why a lot of analysts are anticipating a retest in the low 50s, family. But let me know your thoughts. And as I pointed out already earlier, crypto greed and fear index is a fear 28 level. Once we break 25 again, will be an extreme fear and most likely pump. That's just usually what happens in the market. Quoting Max Kaiser, just like Mikey Saylor is gaming the central banks to increase his Bitcoin stack with a speculative attack. We're doing the same by gaming the rating agencies. Amen. Shout out El Salvador, Nayib Bukele. And 75% of the Bitcoin has not moved in the past 6 months. Huddle gang, where you at? Also, breaking news, Italiano bank, Banca Sella, now offers Bitcoin services directly on its banking platform. Italy, please stand up. Please stand up. Also, Bitcoin bull run begins. A new target to 210,000 according to the analysts. Can you see it? Can you smell it? Can you taste it? Can we speak it into existence? 210. Let's go. And in other news, a 10% energy boost was achieved across all of our geothermal plants simply by recycling the water vapor. Nayib Bukele is a genius. Feels like a life hack. Shout out Bukele. And also distribution of the Bitcoin supply. Satoshi's wallets collectively have 1.1 million BTC. Binance 550 thou. BlackRock 305 thou. Coinbase 294 thou. Grayscale 263 thou. MicroStrategy 226 thou. U.S. government 213 thou. Chinese government 190 thou. Fidelity 181 thou. And Block 164 thou. So there you freaking go, bro. How you like those apples, eh? Welcome, everyone, to the stream. I see we got 500 people already here, live and in the flesh. Can we send this mofo to 60 Gs, please?
Bitcoin, 60 Gs, 60 Gs. Buying opportunity for fifth level 60 Gs.
What do you think, JV?
Who
cares about a roaring kitty? Boring kitty. Me, I'm for the Nipsey. I'm for the
Nipponator, I'm for Nipsey, not for the weirdo Kit Kat, kitty cat, kitty cat. I'm for stacking the stats.
Stack those sats.
Ain't no thing, baby, it's a chance to stack those sats, chance to stack those bitties.
You feel me? Did someone say Big Mike? Oh, is Big Mike speaking at the convention today? I would assume. 2025 already. We're getting close, yo. We're getting pretty freaking close to 2025. We've been waiting for... Man, I got started in Bitcoin in 2017. I was already looking at 2024, 2025. We're here. It's that time. I know about the Banca Sella news. I have a Banca Sella account. That's what's up. Are you located in Italy? Independent Free Soul? Orange Pill Love, YouTube Bitcoin fam. Shout out Satwise, good to see you again, brother. Shout out Abel Gonzalez and all the members of the channel, which have the green name with the star and the badge next to the name supporting the show. Always appreciated. Ron Walker, hey, who's Ron Walker? I know Johnny Walker, you know what I mean? I know little Johnny Walker. I don't know his brother Ron. Send it, Crypto Voodoo. It's that time. 60 Gs, yo. Let's go.
You never heard about me with another coin. Bitcoin on my mind, on my Bitcoin, and my Bitcoin on my mind. 60 Gs, 60 Gs.
A buying opportunity. Yeah, if you guys can repost this on X, as I mentioned earlier, anyone who reposts it with a quote, I'll repost you, follow you, and shout you out. And, of course, all that good stuff. And we can follow each other. So thank you, thank you. You'll notice the stream pinned already at the top of my X profile. Yes, my man, I am located in Italy. Don't you remember? I'm your N1 Italian fan, my man. Oh, that's right. So you're into the F1. Good stuff. The racing, that is. Shout out my Italy fam, Italianos. What city do you reside in over there? Let me know. Paper, my dog is such a sweetie, a loving guard dog, a protector, a nanny dog, aware of every emotion. She is so sweet. She's under a year old, so she chews. Yeah, puppies love to chew anything they can get their hands on. Or should I say their paws on.
Buying opportunity, loaded on Bitcoin. But I don't sweat it because it's just pathetic to let it get me involved in that sell on the dip crowd, sell on the dip crowd, dip sell, dope sell, nope sell, no.
Shout out Charlene as well, and KJam, anyone reposting the stream, appreciated. Charlene wrote, which continent are you listening from? Say it in the comments. It helps boost the stream. Brilliant idea. So you'll see Chandy did a repost with a quote, and Charlene commented that and asked a good question. If you guys can respond to that, first and foremost, make sure you're following Chandy10 Music on X, and make sure you're following Tokens Magazine Charlene, and interact and let us know. Where are you tuned in from? I'm broadcasting live from the island of Puerto Rico. Milan's suburbs. Sounds like a beautiful place to be living, family. Were you born and raised there? Good stuff. And thank you for tuning in from my motherland, Italy. Respect. But anyways, we do got a lot to cover. We're going to dive right in. Oh, I honestly just genuinely forgot to share the freaking live charts, which I promised you. So let's do that right now. Give me a second to pull it up. You should be able to see the 1 hour chart about to pop up on your screen. There you go. So yeah, we're currently sitting above 58,600. This is a live chart, live and in the flesh via TradingView, via Coinbase. We do have a target sitting all the way down at 47,700. Again, that's the daily. Let's zoom in a little to the hourly, and then we'll work our way back out. So here we go in the hourly chart. We do got quite a few targets. We got one sitting at 64,200 and inverted head and shoulders. We do have a right shoulder sitting a little lower around 55. We do have a target in the orange sitting at 53.4, and then we have one all the way south at roughly 42,000. Let's check out the 4 hour chart, family. 4 hour chart, no particular target. We did get that big red candle. Probably, I don't know if that was last night or yesterday, but clearly that's what took us back down. And then zooming out a little more, we already checked out the 1 day. So let's go to the 1 week. And we should still have that epic cup and handle pattern, as you can see, with a target sitting at $125,000. Send it. I think that's in play for this year, 2024. Let me know if you agree or disagree. And zooming out, we'll check out the 1 month chart. No particular targets. We've had a lot of sideways trading action past several months. But prior to that, we did have 7 consecutive green candles, but we'll see where we're likely to head next. But there you have it as far as the live charts and the price action. Let me know where you feel price action will take us. Antarctica. What about Antarctica? Milan suburbs, my friend. That's the place to be. Antarctica, eh? Must be cold there as well, I would assume. Do people actually live there? Are you allowed to live in Antarctica? Well, pat paper on the head for me. Give her some love. Yes, and here's the silver lining. Paper inspired Chandy to create a beautiful song. And if Paper didn't eat 2 of her El Salvador hats, we wouldn't have that beautiful video. So Paper's just doing God's work, right? Great way to look at it. Anyways, next story of the day. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. Appreciate the support. Make sure to share this, spread the word. We're preaching the Holy Gospel of Satoshi. Got another 90 minutes or so to go. So let's dive into the next story and discuss 75%. HODL. That's right. 75% of all the Bitcoin has been HODLed for over 6 months. Where my diamond hands, laser eyes at, holla. Around 3/4 of all the circulating Bitty hasn't been moved in the past 6 months or more, according to on-chain data. Findings from Glassnode's HODL wave chart, which uses the blockchain data to give a macro view of the Bitcoin held in wallets based on the time since it last moved. As you can see here, the data shows 74%. Another divine number. You know what I mean? Because 7 plus 4 equals 11. Just want to point that out. I love 7s and 4s and 8s and 3s and all that good stuff. But anyways, they have been stationary for the most of 2024. These hodled assets of biddies, despite the asset falling 21% from the all-time high. The dominance of the older coins suggests that the longer-term investors are increasingly hodling onto their Bitcoin as a store of value, possibly anticipating future price increases. Duh, it has number go up technology. The hodling trend also reduces the supply of the biddy available for the trading, potentially leading to price appreciation as the demand increases. Supply is squeezed. Meanwhile, we have analyst James Check observed that more than 80% of the Bitcoin short-term hodlers are underwater as their holdings were acquired at higher than the current spot prices. Well, here's the good news. You can't lose what you don't sell at an unrealized loss. As soon as you sell it at an unrealized loss, it becomes a realized loss and a real loss. So keep that in mind. Just hodl, family. He cautioned that this could lead to further downsides if they panic sell, which would be the sucker move, as they did in the previous years. Short-term hodlers are those who have held Bitcoin for fewer than 155 days. Quoting the analyst here, this is similar to 2018, 2019, and mid-2021, which signaled many investors were at risk of panicking and precipitating a bearish trend. So don't be that guy, family. Now, broader market sentiment is still bearish. I pointed out earlier the Crypto Greed and Fear Index currently at 28 in fear. Meanwhile, Bitcoin price top 60,000 late weekend trading. However, oh, that's right. We did reclaim it, but it was very temporarily lived, and then we drop right back under it. However, it's since reiterated sharply, falling to 58.6, where we're currently at. So there you have it, yo. Let me know your thoughts. Where my hodl gang at? Make some noise. Took my daughter to Hot Springs National Park last weekend, says Facts. Gonna try to take her to the Indiana Dunes National Park next week. Super dad. That's what's up. Independent, you can even go to Antarctica. You're some kind of researcher or scientist or climate researcher. Interesting. I am joking. No permanent residents, just groups. Referring to Antarctica still, I'm assuming. People in the winter-sized state. Well, someone's got to protect that ice wall. Can't have the truth leaking to the population. Most live there only in the spring, summer. You lose only if you sell. Don't sell. There you go. Listen to the Oracle. Hence why her name is the Oracle. Exactly. 100, says Adam Weil. Salam family. Salam. Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad. Then it will. Allah candle to 150 G's to 350 per BTC. Guarantee, says Muhammad. FYI, fam, anything you hear on this stream, including in the comments, not investment advice. Take everything you hear with a grain of salt. This entire stream is for entertainment purposes only, and never invest what you can't afford to lose, and only keep in the bank what you can afford to lose. I have an uncle and banking with Wells Fargo, and $6,000 got drained from his, I don't know, checking or savings account just the other day. And they tried not to even cover it. But fortunately, his last name's Gambino, and there's some respect on that name, and they gave him his money back, but he had to cause a big scene. Trust no bank. Yesterday I shared there's 90 something plus banks on the brink of insolvency. If there's a bank run, even if you're FDIC insured, there's no guarantee you're going to get your money back. I'll leave you with that, family. And be careful ish-coining, by the way. But you know the ultimate ish-coin is the US dollar. I genuinely believe that. I think the US dollar is worse than the ish coins we make fun of, including those meme coins. But that's just me. Let me know your thoughts, family. 60 G's, eh?
Bitcoin sell, I'm no sellout. Bitcoin, Roger out, Roger out.
And shout out again, anyone reposting Chuchuo BTC. I just followed you back, brother, as I promised, and just reposted your comment. He wrote Bitcoin only. That's what's up. Shout out Chandy 10 Music, reposted some of Charlene's stuff and wrote, I'm watching JV's pod from North America, specifically Arkansas, USA. Shout out Arkansas, go Razorbacks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. North America in the building. And just reposted all of that. Thank you, guys. K-Jam, bunch of reposts. Thank you again, Charlene, Ian, the rest of the fam. And wow, Max responded to the video we're going to premiere in a little bit that Chandy hasn't watched yet, but she made the music, the song, the theme song, and he put nice. So it has the official approval of Max Kaiser. So I can't wait to share this in a little bit with you guys. We're going to be premiering it, so it's going to be fun. Good stuff. FBI from Brooklyn Island. So here's a good joke we say in the Italian family, such as my own. We hate the FBI. You know what the FBI stands for? Forever Bother Italians. I think that was also in a John Gotti movie back when I was a kid as well. But that's what FBI is. Forever Bother the Italians. Pretty cool, right? Anyways, family, welcome. Saw that old Italian bank making it possible for their clients to get more Bitcoin exposure. Amen to that. Solana to zero, XRP to zero, Cardano to zero. Full send into the biddy. Not financial advice. No Allah, the God candle. FYI, Allah is God. Just, it's a name of God, for God, just FYI. So we're still speaking about God. But, yeah, we can have a Buddha candle. We have a God candle, Allah candle. We can have a Jehovah candle. We can have a Elohim, a Yahweh candle, and everything in between. Godzilla candle, JV candle, El Salvador candle, Bukele candle, Kaiser candle, Samson Mao candle, Mikey Saylor candle. What's the second best crypto, by the way?
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Bada boom, bada bing, eh? I'm just being a rub man. I'm not being serious, bro. I got you, dirty. I'm just playing with you guys as well. We're having fun. Nice. Razorback knowledge, JV. Woo, pig suey. I don't think I've ever said that until today. Pig suey. Yahweh candle. I jumped on X just to repost the show. Salute, my G. Salute. Cheers, Tip Tyler. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to the Bitcoin Poet Yahweh candle. Let's send it. How about the Nippinator Indicator candle? All those candles. They're good candles. Anyways, let's discuss Bitcoin repeating a 2019 pattern, according to this analyst, Benjamin Cohen. That's right. In a new interview with financial and tech YouTuber David Lin, crypto strategist Benjamin Cohen says the social risk metric indicates that the King Crypto is following in the footsteps of its price action from 2019. That's right, yo. How many of you were in Bitcoin back in 2019? Holla. According to Cohen, the number of the people watching the crypto YouTube channels has dipped significantly. I'll attest to that because my traffic is down like 90%, signaling that it could reverse course and rally as it did in 2021. I'm so ready. Quoting them here, I think it is more similar to 2019, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One reason is if you go look at one of the one-on-one metrics I follow, the social interest in the crypto space, which is essentially made up of like people that watch crypto YouTube channels, you'll see that back in 2021, when we had this mania phase, you can see a ton of the people are piling in to watch the crypto YouTube. Some channels were averaging at the time about 4 million views per day. And now those same channels are only averaging 850,000 views per day. Hey, it makes me feel a lot better about myself because I'm not alone. Thank you. You can go back and look at the social risk. You can see the social risk came down to a low and then it bounced. It looks very, very similar to me like in 2019. He goes on to note that the crypto markets have yet to see the same mania displayed in 2021 as the retail investors have yet to return to the industry. Quoting him again, I don't really think that we just experienced what we just experienced was a 2021 style mania phase because retail never really returned. Good point. Which has been one of the interesting things. It has been one of the really confusing things about the market, I think, for a lot of the people, because Bitcoin went to all-time highs, but we never really saw that return of retail. And again, one more piece of evidence to suggest that 2019 is not the worst comparison. It is actually a very similar move in terms of percentage. If you were to take the price range from the low in 2018 to that 2019 top, about a 350% rally, same thing we just saw from the rally in 2022 until early 2024. And he makes a lot of good points here. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the analyst, fam. And I'll check the comments again here. Welcome, everyone just joining the stream. We're live and in the flesh right now on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I will be streaming for the next hour, 20 minutes, so make sure to repost the stream. It's appreciated. Nippinator Candle is a Billy. Now we talk, and I saw y'all on X live, so I jumped on the tube. Thank you, and I encourage the 700 or so people over on X to do the same thing. Support us on the tube, because if you want to interact in the comments you see on the video on the screen is coming directly from the YouTube channel feed. So please head on over to cryptonewsalerts.net and let's get it. Yes, you got to say pig suey on the web tube. Well, you got me to say it several times now. I think 3 times. He likes it. Reminds me of the scene in Rudolph when Rudolph said, "She thinks I'm cute." Obviously a different context, but excitement about the approval is the common factor. Good point. And shout out Rudolph the Red Nose. JV for Prez. Hey, I like my Prez. I won't say it. I won't say it. We're on YouTube. I gotta be careful. I really hate bad lemons and limes, little juice or blah taste. Hey. Benjamin Cohen is quite conservative when it comes to the bull cycle, but yeah, I agree with him on those quotes. Exactly. My sentiment. Exactly. Agreed. Nathan, what's poppin' anonymous? What's poppin' anonymous? Let's go, yo. 60 G's? Bring it back. Bring it back.
Bitcoin, 60 G's.
Buying
Opportunity for 5th level sexy G's. What do you think, JV? Again, phenomenal ratio of love. So just shouting you all out. What is that? 19 hearts and 18 reposts. That's almost a flawless victory, Mortal Kombat style. So I greatly appreciate it. Feels like Christmas. Max Kaiser likes it. Can't wait to watch the video you created. Nice. Just reposted that, Chandy. Thank you. And everyone, make sure you're following Max Geyser, Stacy Herbert, Orange Pill Pod, and Huddle House Studios. I recommend you follow all of those accounts. And of course, all of our moderators, the Oracle, which is JC Ice over on X, and Chandy R. Gregory, and the rest of the fam as well. Dan Nip should have his own coin. Hip Hop Anonymous. Jesus is king. Bitcoin is the only currency that the king accepts, and Allah is the creator of all the kings. Thank you, Muhammad, for sharing. But I'll accept a Bitcoin Thor candle. Bitcoin Thor candle, eh? I think we'll accept any bullish candle if we keep it 100. It could be a King Kong candle, a Godzilla candle, you know what I mean? Demigod candle. Where are we going to say, no, thank you. We reject that candle. But anyways, family, our next story of the day, let's discuss the Bitcoin ETF. Headline reads, spot Bitcoin ETFs gain traction as institutional investors spike in Q2. That's right. Popular market expert and host of the YouTube channel Crypto Banter cited a positive development around the spot Bitcoin ETFs, highlighting institutional ownership of the spot Bitcoin ETFs have increased significantly during the year's second quarter, fueled by renewed faith in the digital asset and growing optimism in the community. According to the expert, the institutional holdings of the spot Bitcoin ETFs increased by over 27% within the time frame, indicating rising adoption around these specific investors as these investors desire more access to Bitcoin through sophisticated methods. The products seem to have become the favorite vehicle for profiting from the future growth of BTC. Data from K33, a smart beta index for the crypto assets, found that on June 30th that there were over 1,199 companies. Why not just say 1,200? There's over 1,199 companies. Well, I guess because 11's a divine number, of course, JV, that entered the spot Bitcoin ETF markets in the US, having gained about 262 new firms. The market expert noted that this rise is evidence of a surge in institutional trust in digital currencies and their potential for growth and revolutionizing the financial landscape. Quoting the post here, Bitcoin ETFs experienced a 27% surge in institutional ownership in quarter two. K33 research revealed, well, I guess I already read this stuff to you. So this increase in institutional investors around the fund might be attributed to the recent optimism around the biddy, as speculations about a major price upswing continue to swell. Well, that's particularly because of where we're at in the halving cycle. We had a halving April 19th, and typically we run up like, the year preceding the halving, I forget the exact amount of days, like 280 days or 380 days. And so we're in that pocket right now, family. The analysts also highlighted that the Bitcoin whales, also known as the large crypto asset hodlers, have been consistently increasing their Bitcoin holdings, indicating a probable rise in the price. Yeah, absolutely. He pointed to the rise of the whale ratio despite the current market volatility since Japan's stock market crashed to the yen earlier in the month. Specifically, this metric shows how much the total quantity of Bitcoin is held by the top addresses and has increased significantly. In fact, I shared and broke down that metric with you yesterday on the pod with the demonstration or the illustration that showed you all the different Bitcoin hodlers and wallets and so forth. The expert is confident about the potential rise of the value of the Biddy, as a price surge is frequently preceded by this heightened accumulation stage, particularly following the Bitcoin halving events. And furthermore, he claims that the prices may rise shortly due to the recently concluded halving event, which is precisely what I've been saying. Exactly. You ain't seen nothing yet. If you think we've already reached the cycle peak, you're in for a rude freaking awakening. Family, we're just getting started in this mofo. I think Q4 is going to be pretty lit in my personal and humble opinion. And I think 2025 cycle peak, multiple six figures. My personal bear scenario, 222 G's, baby. And my bull scenario, 750 G's, baby. What are your thoughts? Holla at your boy. Let's get it. Tsunami candle. I like that one too. The boner candle. I don't know if I'm such a fan of the boner candle, Silas, but hey, if we get a boner, we get a boner. What are you going to do? Gimme some biddies. Correction, enhance erectile blood flow candle. Thank you for being politically correct. We just can't be saying boner on a YouTube family show. But enhanced erectile blood flow candle sounds majestic. A normal candle. How about candle that you just light? I don't know. I'm all out of ideas, family. I'm all out of ideas. I'm going to wait for Silas's next brilliant idea, and I'll read that one out loud.
By the Biddy, who cares about a roaring kitty? A boring kitty, not me. I'm for the bitty.
I'm for the Nippinator. I'm for Nipsey.
I'm for the Nippinator. I'm for Nipsey, not for the weirdo Kit Kat kitty cat. The kitty cat. I'm for stacking the sats. Stack them sats.
Shout out Charlene. Those who transition to X early will excel. I like that. X is where it's at. YouTube is in starvation mode, eating its own flesh. Good point. And well said, Charlene. And thank you. I just reposted the comment.
Ain't no thing.
The superconductivity candle. The 10,000 candle. Boner, that guy who debones the fish. Telescoping candle. You guys got a lot of good names here. What other names? Give me some O. Give me some mo. On my bust. Give me some mo. The Big Bang candle. I like that. The Big Bang candle.
Baby, it's a chance to stack those sats. Chance to stack those big T's. Baby, you never heard about me with another coin.
Boner. Kirk Cameron's character's best friend. Is that legit? Kirk Cameron. Who's Kirk Cameron? The name sounds very familiar, but I'm trying to visualize the actor, whomever it is. The World Trade Center candle, the Trump candle. Hey, I can use a Trump candle. Let's go. We sure as hell don't want the Biden candle. That'd be the opposite of the Trump candle. The middle finger candle, that works. The Bart Simpson candle. Hey, what up, fam? Shout out Sailing Fishing Twins. Shout out South Africa. Congratulations. Drakus is the new not new. He's already was the champ, but he just defended his belt and retains the South African championship. Volcanic lava explosion candle. That's a little too sexy now, Silas. Glad I made the live show. Same here. The Afghan candle. How about the effin' candle? Redwood candle, the Dubai candle, El Salvador candle, the Bukele candle, the Michael Saylor candle, the JV candle. Yeah, the star teen in the show, his best friend was always called Boner. No way. That was his name in the show. That's hilarious. Man, if I only had a friend named Boner, I'd call him by his name so often I wouldn't use nicknames. Whoop, South Africa power. Let's go. They definitely got some power. The JV candle, word. The LED candle, the all good, the soft landing candle, word. The dill pickle candle, oh no, not the dill. The Taylor Swift jet scandal, oh no. 900 people on the stream, family. We appreciate the support. Miami, welcome. Stop this emotional roller coaster candle. There you go, BS. But anyways, Next story of the day, let's discuss the latest from Real Vision CEO Raoul Pal discussing United States stockpiling 4 million Bitcoin, which is something I believe that came from RFK Jr. when he spoke at Nashville, one of his promises if he is elected prez. And then we'll dive into a $1 million price prediction from billionaire Chamath P. And for those that didn't know, I don't know if he still holds 1 million Bitcoin, but like back in 2013, a very long time ago, Chamath P purchased 1 million Bitcoin. And I don't know if he still holds it, but if he does and Bitcoin hits $1 million, what's $1 million times 1 million Bitcoin? I'm pretty sure it equals the first trillionaire in the world, right? Satoshi's wallets will become trillionaire status when Bitcoin's $1 million because he has 1.1 million Bitcoin, potentially the high priest. That's a mystery, of course, but this is pretty fascinating. Headline reads, U.S. government can manipulate the Bitcoin if it stockpiles 4 million BTC, warns macro guru Raoul Pal. That's right. The ex-Goldman Sachs exec believes the U.S. government accumulating millions of the bitty is not all good news for Bitcoin. During the recent 2024 Bitcoin conference in Nashville, how many of you watched the speeches from RFK Jr. and Trump? Let me know. Independent presidential candidate RFK Jr. said that his administration would stockpile 4 million Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset if he won the election. And at that same event, we had Senator Cynthia Lummis, who I believe was the guest speaker after Trump, announced that she proposed a bill that will drive the U.S. government to accumulate 1 million BTC, which is roughly 5% of the Bitcoin total supply within 5 years. But macro guru is concerned about the potential behavior of the U.S. government once it builds a huge Bitcoin trove. In a discussion with Skybridge Capital founder, the Mooch, Scaramucci, Powell says the government has a history of abusing its power, and having a big BTC reserve puts it in a position to greatly influence the Bitcoin price action. Quoting him here, yes, it's good for the crypto market, but there is yet another buyer. But it's also weird because Bitcoin was set up to try to replace the government's control over money. And now you're inserting the government as one of the largest buyers of private money. I don't really like that, actually. If the government can manipulate it, they can dump it onto the market. They could buy more, and before you know it, they're using it like they are interest rates and controlling regular money. And we don't want that. And I actually give you some real world scenarios, like just hypotheticals. Hypothetically speaking, Trump gets reelected, United States of America stockpiles a bunch of Bitcoin. Let's just say they have millions in their reserves. Next presidential election, 2028, obviously Trump can't be reelected. Someone else is reelected and ends up being Biden's son. I don't even know if Biden has this. Oh yeah, Hunter Biden. Why not? Hunter Biden becomes president, if not Big Mike. We just don't know. Again, speculation. Bear with me. And then they dump all the Bitcoin and weaponize the Bitcoin because they don't like it. And they want to hurt Bitcoiners because it goes against the central banking cartel's best interests of a strong dollar. Bitcoin is the Achilles heels to the central banking cartels. Bitcoin kills the central bankers. Do you think they want to kamikaze themselves by adopting Bitcoin for the U.S. government? No. Would they weaponize it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Can they confiscate all the Bitcoin from the ETFs? Absolutely. Have they confiscated gold before? Absolutely. 1933. Look it up. So it all depends if you trust your government. I stopped trusting the government after 9/11. You know what I mean? You let me know what you think. Can you even prove he has ever had custody of 1 million Bitcoins? I highly doubt it. Well, I just know from covering his stories over the past, 6 years. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody would be stupid enough to say, here, let me verify all my Bitcoin I really have. That'd be stupid. It'd be better to say, I lost it all in a boat accident and I don't even have any Bitcoin anymore. Tax that. You know what I mean? Just a gut feeling. Glad there is a few more mods here. 1 million in 5 years. 1 million can be done very fast. Trump soft war will happen. Bitcoin game theory in full effect. Bitcoin is the real deal. The real McCoy. Like the 30,000 giant Parmesan wedge. Ooh, don't get me started. My daughter was watching one of these things the other day and they had the $30,000 Parmesan wheel. And I'm like, should we invest in one of these? I'm Italian, so you already know. I'll be walking around with cheese in my pocket every day. Like, hey, could you use some Parmesan? I'll be sprinkling it on the microphone during the podcast every day and pulling a Hunter Biden. Only it will be Parmesan cheese.
It's red panty night when you sign to find me, eh? Back at home with your wife.
It's a celebration.
Celebration.
Bitcoin on my mind, on my Bitcoin, and my Bitcoin on my mind.
Well, cheese wheel, whatever. A wedge, a wheel. Just give me the Parmesan. Sign me up. 30 G's sounds like a good deal. Half a Bitcoin for a whole wheel. Let's go. Pocket cheese, exactly.
60 G's, 60 G's.
A buying opportunity.
Bitcoin. But I don't sweat it.
Shout out Charlene. She got a comment on the stream here. Alpha drop trading ETFs is like peeking through the keyhole to get a piece of the action. ETFs don't strengthen the network one iota. Transaction height and hashing power is what will send us to the moon. ETFs are actually acting as a price suppression to the real Bitcoin. Well said there, Charlene. A lot of truth in that. Thank you. And shout out anyone else reposting the live stream. We're about to dive into our feature story of the day, so make some motherfucking noise. There's the Nippinator. He was getting my attention to say hello. So, what's good, Nippinator? We got 1,000 people on the stream. Executive Order 6102 is an executive order signed April 5th, 1933 by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, forbidding the hoarding of a gold coin, gold bullion, and gold certificates within the United States. Yes, and that's when they launched their dollar plan of destruction, unfortunately, and took the real wealth away from the Americans and left them with IOUs, sadly enough. Baby Bell, for one sad disclaimer, not financial advice. Thank you for the reminder, Dankness. The information provided is from recent news articles for entertainment and discussion only. Always do your own research before investing in any cryptocurrency. Well said. Game theory will avoid that Bitcoin will be dumped by the states or the central banks. Word. But yeah, Nippinator's now under the covers. He's all tucked in. Nighty-night, Nippinator. But anyways, now for our feature story of the day. Billionaire Chamath P predicts Bitcoin can soar 1,600% to reach 1 million per coin in 2025. So this particular cycle, I'm going to read this to you. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. So yeah, Chamath P, billionaire and co-founder of Social Capital, has made a bold prediction that Bitcoin could reach 500,000 to 1 million by late 2025, 1 year out. How would that transform your life, crypto fam? If Bitcoin was 250,000, even 500,000, 1 million, whatever, by next year. Obviously, that's a big increase. If achieved, it represents 760% increase from the current price of around 58 Gs. Chamath P, known for his early investment in Bitcoin, believes the crypto's value could eventually hit 1 million, which is 1,600% surge, potentially giving Bitcoin a market cap exceeding $21 trillion, which is ultimately a 21x, as we're just above, 1.1 trillion, as I pointed out earlier today during our market watch, surpassing gold's current market cap of 17 trillion. And something Max predicted the other day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, which I shared on the pod. He said for every dollar gold increases, Bitcoin will increase $20, ultimately saying Bitcoin will continue to at least 20x the price of gold. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. And Digital Crypto Nomad pointed out, why do financial experts believe Bitcoin can hit 1.5 million? The crypto world's a buzzing, and some of the experts are making bold predictions about the future. Can we really see the Bitcoin skyrocket to 1.5 million? Let me know your thoughts. Now, Chamath P's belief in Bitcoin is backed by his long-term investment in the crypto back in 2011. So back in 2011 is the year he purchased 100,000 Bitcoins. Jesus, at an average price of $100. Wow. So I think that means for $1 million, he got 100,000 Bitcoin. Can someone run the math? How much is 100,000 Bitcoin worth today at 60 Gs? Good Lord. By 2013, he held approximately 5 million in Bitcoin and expressed a willingness to invest an additional 10 to 15 million. As Key points out here, Dowbod, 24.5 million millionaires in the US, 59 million millionaires in the world, 21 million Bitcoin supply, 6 million Bitcoin lost forever, Laura. It is impossible for every millionaire to own 1 Bitcoin. There are many people that aren't millionaires that own at least 1 Bitcoin. And here's for the question. One moment as it's opening up. What do you think happens when suddenly all of these millionaires and other laymen want to get their hands on some bitty? In the words of Michael Saylor, it's going up forever, Laura. So there you have it, yo. It's going up forever. You heard it first. Right here. Despite spending some of the holdings on real estate, okay, so he did dip into some of it. Chamath remains bullish, predicting Bitcoin could effectively replace gold and become a significant reserve asset. And here's the catalyst on why he believes Bitcoin will surge. He attributes the Bitcoin potential rise to two main factors: the halving event and the growing adoption as a reserve asset. The Bitcoin halving, which occurs every 4 years, reduces the reward for the mining new blocks, tightening the supply and historically leading to new price increases. He suggests that if the Bitcoin replicates its gains from the previous halvings, it can reach 500,000 to even a milli per coin. And additionally, the recent approval of the spot Bitcoin ETFs, which officially went live January 11th, roughly 7 months ago, makes it easier for the institutions and retail investors to access the crypto, potentially driving demand. Bitcoin's market cap might eventually rival gold's, he even suggests, which is again at 17 trillion, which would be a 17x from the current Bitcoin market cap of 1 trillion, emphasizing the digital currency's potential to become the world's most valuable asset, which we all know is only a matter of time. Now for some 3 quotes and insights. Bitcoin could eventually hit 1 million, surpassing gold's 17 trillion market cap, says Chamath P, highlighting the crypto's potential. And he also said Bitcoin has effectively replaced gold. He declared that in 2021, reiterating his long-term belief in the digital asset. So there you have it, yo. Let me know your thoughts. Can you see a half a milli, 1 milli, somewhere in between by 2025, this particular cycle? Holla at your boy. Congrats, Diana says to Chandy. We have lots of stars from this channel. Didn't JV or someone do a video for Bukele? Someone else did a 4 or 5 painting, and now you're doing a song. Amen. Dan says that would be massive for me. The Oracle, we shall let him work. But yes, Bitcoin is much cheaper in fees to trade as an ETF. Our gang is stepping up. Congrats. Amen, Diana. If Bitcoin hits 1 milli each, I'll be able to order Popeyes a la carte going forward. Popeyes chicken a la carte. Talking about making it. What do you think of the XRP Ripple? Asked Brandon Lee or Braden Lee. I'm aware of the use case for it, which is to do with the CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. Obviously, it's a centralized cryptocurrency for the banking cartels if they decide to adopt it, which there's a lot of speculation around that. I'm for the Bitty. I represent Bitcoin. Bitcoin represents JV because it's decentralized. It is the only true store of value with a finite limited supply. The one thing I think that sucks for the XRP investors is how they just dump, I forget the exact number, like millions of XRP into the market every month. That doesn't help you guys. That's why the price has been stagnant for so many years, besides the obvious lawsuit versus the SEC. Braden says 60 million, 6 billion. 6 billion what, bro? What do we call the plebs that hold their value in fiat? I mean, that's a fantastic question only Mikey Saylor could address.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're going to get your daughter a class ring and she'll be surprised. That's fantastic. We call them sheep. We call them poor. Hey, yo, what's good, JV? Shout out to the McFoofinator. Dirty. 21 million Bitcoin market cap is 1/5 the total global liquidity. Very unlikely anytime soon.
People that use fiat.
Yeah, what do we call them, folks? Shout out Guido, a buying opportunity. Amen. I just reposted it, brother.
Currency as a store of value.
What do we call them? That's why I sold all that crap. The XRP, the Golden Eagle 99. Poor pleb, says Dankness.
We call them poor. We call them poor.
We call them suckers. I'm trying to be nice. We call them miseducated. We call them financial illiterates. We call them unfortunate. We call them down on their luck. We call them You fill in the blanks. Very likely long term, says dirty. Marvin's life coachy coach. Welcome, brother, to the stream. Welcome the rest of the fam to the stream. What's poppin'? We're still live and in the flesh. Over 1,000 people here with us today. We're right now live on X. We're live on Rumble. We're live on the YouTube. I'm about to premiere a brand new video. Kaiser Report is relaunching. The Kaiser Report is back. Chandy made a new song to represent the Kaiser Report, new theme music, and I edited a video to go along with it. I'm excited to share it with you guys. Got a lot of good feedback already when I shared it late last night on X. Ignorant of the economy. That's a very kind way to put it, the Oracle. Thanks, JV, for not reading Dan Carden's disrespectful comment. To be honest, I don't even think I saw it. Just, you know what I mean? But thank you. I bought Bitcoin thrice over the weekend, but I don't like being mean. So if it was a mean comment, I probably wouldn't have said it, but I honestly didn't even see it. I bought Bitcoin thrice over the weekend. Congratulations, C-List. We need more people adding a little to HODL. Cheers. Braden says, thanks. You're very welcome. Welcome to the stream, brother. Let's get it. Music. Hey there, Chandy. That's right. If you want the #1 Bitcoin music, I encourage you to go to Chandy 10 Music right now. Subscribe to the channel. She's on the cusp of hitting the massive milestone of 100,000 subscribers. Already 40 plus videos strong. A lot of bangers in there. I know you guys are going to love. A lot of the songs that we play during the stream come from her channel, so make sure to show her some love. 100,000 BTC equals 6 billion. Damn. So, wow, that $1 million investment is now worth 6 billion if he never sold any. 100,000 Bitcoin, good Lord. If you cannot muster enough interest to understand your money a bit more, you made your own bed. This is so true. My favorite Bitcoin diss is HFS. I think that stands for have fun staying poor. It almost sounds like HSBC, the bank, but it's a little spinoff. Bitcoin poet. See, he's a poet and didn't even know it. If the derogatory comment about a female reproductive organ, it is also disrespectful of the women. Well, now I'm glad I didn't see the comment. There's the link, Chandy 10 Music. Thanks for dropping it. Everyone go ahead and subscribe. That goes for the 1,000 people watching on X right now as well. Make sure to subscribe to Chandy 10 Music for exclusive Bitcoin music you're not going to find anywhere else. Braden Lee, 100,000 biddies equals $6 billion. Virtually at today's price, I guess it would be just shy. If we were 60,000, then it would make, yeah, boom. Makes sense. Does Mikey buy the Silk Road biddies? Honestly, I don't know how he does it. When he does those $2 billion purchases, the Mikey Saylor puts, it's a good question. Very good question. I don't know if he does over the counter or whatnot. We call them unfortunate. I mean, that's the kindest way to put it, Abel. They're very unfortunate. Help me. 4,000 hours needed. I'm stuck at 400, although the individual song watch hours is not adding up, is being slow. Yeah, it's very weird. So Chandy's channel, as you guys know, is crushing it within 2 months on the cusp of hitting 100,000 subs, which is phenomenal. And give you some perspective, I've been streaming virtually every day for the past 6 years. I only have 73,000 subs. So she just achieved in 2 months what took me 6 years. But the other side is she needs more watch hours so that she can monetize her channel. It requires 4,000 hours of watch time. Because her videos are so short, being their songs, she's having the watch time just build up very slow. You know what I mean? Whereas I have a 2-hour stream, so my watch time is spectacular. You know what I mean? I get like a 500 hours per show watch time. But my subscribers, so it's like we're yin and yang here. It's like, I need more subscribers. She needs more watch time. And we could make that happen if you guys actually watch more of her videos. If you guys can do things like, you know what I mean, keep watching her videos so she can collectively increase her watch time. That would only help. And she even has a video on the channel where she has like all of her music in one song. So you can actually just play the song and have like an hour or two worth of music, and she could rack up watch time that way as well. So if you guys can help us, it's greatly appreciated. Lasercat, I completely agree. My comment was more short-term outlook. Long-term, it's going up forever, Laura. Have fun staying a peasant, says Bitcoin Poet. The one that rhymes with oh. It should be a lot higher. Higher than 20x gold. Amen, Grant Noakes. It is unfortunate if you bury handle in the sand for 1 p.m. years, having internet of your smartphone. I totally probably just butchered whatever you were implying, but I have no clue what that reference is. Anyways, I'll put them in on the background and let them play. Thank you, Dankness. If all of you guys do that, she can literally hit 4,000 hours overnight. It just takes a little help from the tribe, so I'm asking for a little help. Dump a bit more for one more buy, please. I was like the poor people when I did not understand Bitcoin. We just need to look into it. Exactly. You don't know what you don't know. So true. One of my favorite quotes. You don't know what you don't know. We all didn't know about Bitcoin at one point. This is fact. You want to put ourselves in each other's place here. There was a time in 2016, I never heard of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was out since 2009. I came late to the party. You know what I mean? Freaking 8 years late. So I knew nothing about it. Never heard of it before. So you don't know what you don't know. The fact you deciphered HFSP blows my mind. Was that hard to decipher? I mean, that's one of the most common catchphrases in Bitcoin. Have fun staying poor. I think I've seen Max Kaiser tweet that saying 10,000 times. Typically, if anyone disses Bitcoin, have fun staying poor is the response.
People that use fiat.
What do we call them, folks? And happy 111. It's 1:11 p.m. here in Puerto Rico and in New York. But here's what we're going to do, fam. We're going to continue with the uncensored version of the pod. We're going to end the YouTube stream, but continue uncensored over on X and Rumble. And we're going to premiere a brand new music video and song you've never heard before. It's a theme song for the Return of the Kaiser Report, which I'm excited to share with you guys. I know Chandy created the song. I created the video. We're about to share it. So head on over to the Rumble, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. Again, it's rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. And let's get ready to rumble. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I just ended the YouTube stream and it shows me